Now, Chip Chapman with more fresh, delicious, and healthy food ideas to help your body eat well, feel good.
Welcome back to News 12. Time for another edition of Eat Well, Feel Good, brought to you by Village Market in Collegedale and all of us here at News 12. Our friend Kim Lettis here, registered dietitian. Hi, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. You've got what looks like could be a delicious spread of vegetables here. What are we going to cook?
Well, today we're going to talk about the colorful vegetables. You know, you want to have a plate full of bright, vibrant vegetables because they offer a lot of health benefits. They have a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals, a lot of fiber.
All right, here we have mushrooms, squash, zucchini, we got red peppers, onions.
Right.
What do we do with all this?
Well, what I'd like to do is I take them and we're going to chop them up into bite-sized pieces.
Okay.
I've already prepared a bag full. Look how colorful that is. Isn't that
looks
great?
great. It really does.
Right. So what we want to do now is add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Heart-healthy, high in monounsaturates.
How much?
We're going to
olive
add
oil?
3 tablespoons total.
Okay.
Okay, so if you just want to pour that in.
Okay.
Then we're going to add a little bit of seasoning. I've got some garlic salt and some black pepper. If you need to cut back on your sodium, you can just go with garlic powder.
Right.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put that in the bag.
Okay.
Then, the reason I use the bags is because it makes it really easy to coat the vegetables. If you'll just zip the bag up
All right.
and then hold the top of it just to make sure it doesn't come apart and shake it up real good.
All right.
Shake, 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 shake. There you go. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, great.
And then you have to turn it over and shake
Shake
again,
again.
right?
Okay. So now we've got them coated really well, and we're going to be ready to cook them.
Wow.
We have 2 options with this recipe. The first you're going to love because I understand you like to grill.
I love to grill.
Great. So if you have a grill pan, something like this, you can take the vegetables, place them in the grill pan,
Right.
put the grill pan right on the grill.
And grilling them doesn't take hardly any time at all.
No, it'll take about 20 to 30 minutes.
Right.
Okay, you don't want to overcook them, but because you want them to be tender,
Right.
but not soggy.
But still a little crunch left
A little
in 'em.
crunch to it. So this is a great tool.
If the weather's too bad to grill, what's the other option?
Well, the other option is to cook them in the oven. And when we do that, we want to get some type of a roasting pan that has either some slits in it or you can put a rack in a pan.
Okay.
The reason I do this is because when the vegetables cook, some of the water will come out of them.
Sure.
And we want it to drain so that the vegetables can still stay nice and crisp.
But the water will help steam them a little bit
A little
as well.
bit, yeah, and it'll be right in the dish.
So we take the vegetables
gonna-
and just spread them out.
You gotcha.
Okay.
Then we're going to take our vegetables
Okay,
and
and
we're going to put them on a serving platter.
We cook them for how long?
We're going to cook them for 20 minutes at 450 degrees.
Wow.
Doesn't that look beautiful?
It smells incredible
It
as well.
is, it is.
And everything in here is heart healthy.
Everything is fabulous for you. It's also good for your waistline because these vegetables are very low in calories. You only get about 25 calories for a half a cup serving.
Really?
So you can eat large portions of these and fill up on them.
So something like this will not only be good for your heart, it's going to lower your cholesterol and make you feel good, and it's appealing also
It is.
to
But
the eyes.
before you taste it, let's do a little
Okay,
garnish. Let's
okay.
just do a little bit more.
All right.
This is some fresh parsley. You want
Okay.
to just sprinkle a little bit. You can use your fingers.
All right.
Just add a little bit more flavor from some of the herbs.
And
And here we
parsley-
look like a real chef doing all this,
Parsley
right?
always looks good when you're spreading a little bit on the outer edges of the plate.
Absolutely. And this is some shredded Parmesan cheese.
Okay,
So
same
we'll put
story?
a little bit of that.
Okay.
Just dabble it on there. Doesn't that look beautiful?
It absolutely does. Now, I
Okay.
know if you're cooking at home, you probably don't want it all over your counter, but it does look good. And like you said, it looks like you'd see it in a restaurant when you have it on the outer periphery of the
Absolutely.
plate.
But the
Okay.
best thing is, this is packed full of flavor. You're going to love this dish.
Am I? Are you sure?
I'm guaranteed.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
How many calories?
Only about 90 calories for about a cup serving.
Wow, that is incredible. Quick, easy to fix. Of course, all of the ingredients are available at Village Market up in Collegedale. You can find this recipe through our website, WDEF.com. Kim, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you coming up here in just a moment, and we will see you on our next version of Eat Well, Feel Good from Village Market and News 12.